Hi, this is Shanker, and today I'm going to talk about Virgo, the year, how the year 2017 will be for Virgo. Let us take into the general characteristics of Virgo. Virgo is represented by Virgin. It's the planet which rules Virgo is Mercury, and it's an earthy sign. That is, earthly sign means they're very practical people. So August 24 to September 23 is Virgo. August 24 to September 23. Let us see the personality characteristics of these people. The personality characteristics of these people are: they are critical, they like to be very exact, they are mathematical, they're very expressive in nature, and they are very analytical in nature. The positive parts of the thing is that they are analytical, that is good. They are methodical, they discriminate things, and they try to do things in a very mathematical and logical way. So that's very good. The negative part of these people are that they become very critical, they become sort of very interfering into other work, they become very rigid, they start finding faults, and they could be very unsympathetic, and they could be also quarrelsome. So these are the negative traits of Virgo. Now let us see what happens between August 24 to September 23, the various parts. I mean, everybody won't have the same characteristics for the whole month. So from August 24 to September 2, the nature of Mercury is there. So such people are very intelligent. Their focus is on communication, journalism. They can be very precise when they do things, when they talk. They can be good lawyers, they can be good writers. So these are things which are very good during this period. It is very good for your intelligence is at a high at this thing, and your communication skills are at a high. From August 3 to August 13, that period is ruled more by Saturn, so that there is an influence of practicality in there. There is an influence of, so you become a little stubborn, you become diplomatic and determined. Diplomacy is returned, the determination increases, you are very hardworking. So with this, whatever thing you focus upon, you can do it. So that is the best part for the Virgo people. That is their focus. They're determined, they're hardworking, and they get a kind of a structure, order, and discipline within themselves, which works in a positive way in the things they want to do. From August 13 to August 23, there's the influence of Venus there. So that makes you a little, versatile. It makes you a little prone towards the better things of life. You tend to become artistic. Refinement becomes very important for you. You become like the beauty, the pleasure, those things you start liking. There is a component of versatility into you, but and there could be you could have a passionate nature, but not the way we understand passion for Virgo. It could be a passion in the sense of other places in terms of your work, but in a different profile. It's more towards relationship. It's more towards looking at the better things of life, not your general nature of being a perfectionist. So that is very important between August 13 to August 23 as far as the married life of Virgo and the sex life of Virgo is concerned. They do not like divorce. They like to hold on to their marriages. They are very traditional at their heart, and if you like to sum up all the things, they are not great lovers, or they are not people who would pamper you or like you. But when in marriage, they like a good home and money in the bank, a nice domestic peace and money in the bank. That's what they would like. Now let us see at the year 2017 for Virgo, the focus between January to July. The areas which would be very important for you between January to July would be, you would be in a place where you would like to do things yourself. The quotient of determination will be very high. You will get this feeling, why can't I do it? Why can't I take control? Why can't I be in charge of things? Why don't I push things? Why don't I do things myself? So those kinds of things which come into you, yourself will become very important. Your ego will be a little high, and the major focus areas between January to July would be your matters of love, matters of children, matters of relationships, those in the field of cinema, art, PR, love, films, etc. That they would do well, and that could be expansion in those fields. Also, you would be concerned about, as your eye becomes very strong, you would be also concerned about your partners, spouses, dealing with people who are opposite to you, and you would also like to focus on things by which your luck becomes better, your fortune becomes better, that is, you achieve things. So that would be between January to July. From July to December, August to December, July to December, the focus 2017, the focus would shift to matters of family, finance, spouse, inheritance, your kind of a why can't luck be there in your prestige? You'll try to do things by which, some kind of research in your job which you like to do, you would take that extra step in the job. But family, finances, joint finances, food, you'll be more interested in eating better things, wearing better clothes. So those are things which govern the three F's: family, finance, and the functional home. So that would be your this thing. But that would be a focus area, and you would be determined to ensure that things go right. Of course, there will be a continued focus on prestige, position, and service, because they are very much related if you want to have a good family and finance. So from July to December, this would be your main focus areas. Now let us see what are things which you need to take care of. There will be problems, there could be negativity, and that I would say see it between April to August, that time frame between April to August. In that time frame, I would like you to be very careful in your communications, in your contacts, very careful in dealing with people who are around you. Take care of your relationships, love affairs, matters of children, and also don't push too much. That don't get frustrated. You miss a goal. I mean, if you miss a goal now, you will have it again. Don't go get into a despondent kind of a situation, or don't get into a situation where you start feeling, oh, kuch nahi ho raha hai. It's bad. So even your siblings you could have problems with. Take care of your health also. Those health problems, should be more careful with the health. So between April to August, the 3 C's: computer, communication, contacts. Please take care of these 3 things. They will be negative, and also, as I've explained you, the other things also. So these are the areas where things may falter, and if they come on your way, just take them patiently. Now also during the period of March to mid-April, I would like you to be very careful with respect to your relationships, especially those who are having troubled marriage. It could the issues may increase. Those having troubles in love, the relationship may go sour. Those who are having, the spouses may not be very happy. So these are the periods when you have to take care of those things. And as also, please take care of your business and your business partners. Now from mid-April to mid-May, I would like you to be very careful with your joint finances, funds in trust, anything which is abroad, money abroad, inheritance, issues which relate to joint financing, issues which relate to your trust which you have done with other people, and things to that effect which have an element of secrecy. It will not be a very good period for those who are in research and development, or like geology, astronomy, those kinds of things. It may not be a very good period who are in those profession. Any profession which has an element of farsightedness, research and secrecy, there could be issues there. But that is not important. I want you to be careful that fear and anxiety does not come due to reasons of joint financing, and also matters of relationship, love and sex. Please be careful on that. It will also be a period where your spouse's family will have some issues. You could get engaged in some kind of activity with them, not positive issues there. And also, even if you're not engaged, that there is a period where your spouse's family could have some burning issues to take care. These are the indications. Then from mid-August to mid-September is a period when you should be careful about your investments. There could be losses, there could be payouts, there could be isolation. You could have health issues, hospital bills may increase, your expenses may also rise. It could be positive that you invest and there is expense, but there could be also losses. You could be getting a sense of isolation. You could be feeling nothing is happening in the right way. You have to visit the hospital, expenses there may increase. Things to that effect. Some checks have to be given out, expenses will be greater than your income. Issues issues of your, let's say, children who are abroad, green card issues, settlement issues when you're abroad. those kinds of issues will be a matter of concern, and if they are there, then be careful. Take this one month sportingly, and then go after it again. As such, for Virgo, I've told you your broad how the year 2017 would be, but then a word of caution, I'll tell you that 2017 would be a period when you'll feel things are not happening the way you want. There would be some kind of unknown fear. You could feel that you are your head, you would think in your head a lot of ideas may come, imaginative thoughts may come, unnecessarily fears may come. And also be careful with your investments, expenses, medical bills. Those who are dealing with the foreign countries, those who are traveling, going abroad, should be careful. So that kind of thing, expenses, please take a control. So these are the things which normally I would give you a tip to be careful about in 2017 if you are dealing and grappling with these issues. And this is it for Virgo. Thanks, and I hope you will enjoy the video. Happy 2017. You can write to me at connectingminds@gmail.com. And with this, I sign off. Thanks. Thank you.